This week, we're interested in exploring human experience, especially our interaction with materials and technology, and the methods of inquiry we use to evaluate user experience. We will consider our experience with interactive technologies and how machines can learn to change their behaviour based on previous interactions. We'll consider if behaviour adaptation is sufficient to say that a machine can also have experiences. One of the focuses of creative media practices is experience design, the crafting of experiences through deliberate media production. As we develop experiences for people, it helps to have some understanding of what we mean by experience, and to make sure that this understanding informs our creative activities. So what is experience? There are several ways of using the term, but most often we refer to it as experience as a perception or impression of what an event or activity is. We can also refer to experience as the accumulation of such impressions over time. Experiences often occur during participation, and memories of these experiences stay with us after the event. So, for example, it's common to refer to the experience of a roller coaster ride whilst we're on it, or to say that a person has a significant experience, which is accumulated over time, that makes them skilled or wise. So experiences can occur in real time, or they can accumulate as memories after the event. The more academic term for the study of experience is phenomenology. Beginning in the 1900s, a school of philosophy based in Europe focused on phenomenology. Maurice Merleau-Ponty was an important person in that movement, and he wrote a famous book titled The Phenomenology of Perception. This book focused on the primacy of sensory perception in human intelligence and understanding. Prior to the phenomenologists, experience was associated with thinking, as an abstract activity in the mind, independent of the body. That view was summed up by René Descartes, a well-known philosopher, in his phrase, "I think, therefore I am." Perceptions occur in our mind and are based on experience. Perceptions are formed by information from various physical senses, such as sight, hearing, touch, and so on, but are often considered to reside in the mind as memories or emotions. It's worth considering, then, some of the theories of mind that inform our understanding of experiences. The representational theory of mind builds a model or a map of the world through experience of it, and it suggests that we consult this map when remembering, imagining, planning, or predicting. The computational theory of mind is a notion that the mind employs memory like a computer does, storing information as memories and performing operations on those memories. The society of mind theory is an idea that the mind includes multiple components operating in parallel, that different parts of the mind focus on different priorities or data, and somehow work together and compete for our attention and influence our actions. Embodied cognition is a theory that the body is critically important for the operation of the mind, that the mind relies on our motor system, perceptual system, and bodily interactions with the environment. Assumptions about the world are built into our evolved structure as an organism in this theory. Situated cognition is a notion that the mind stretches beyond the bounds of the body and is conditioned by its environment. The tools, surroundings, and other people are influential on our thoughts, or on how smart we can be, or on what decisions we make and what actions we take. These different theories of mind somewhat overlap, of course, but all of them contain some useful insights, even though they aren't all in agreement. So far, we've discussed experiences as though they happen to us, but experiences are very often interactive. We participate in experiences to varying degrees. An important factor in shaping our experiences is how involved with or in control of those activities we feel. This sense of being in control is often referred to as agency in a situation. A simple definition of agency is to describe it as the influence exerted over a situation. Whilst we as humans can have an influence, so can objects and materials with which we interact. Therefore, we need to consider the material agency of various media. That is, we need to appreciate the ways in which properties of those media enable or constrain opportunities for action. Understanding that things in the world can be influential. From this arises the idea that tools such as computers can have agency as well. Computation and electronics are mediums, and like other media, their materiality has implications for what can and cannot be done with them. Devices can be agents, influencing interactive situations. In interactive media practices, all these influences come together. Therefore, as we explore the character of materials and the behaviour of machines, we also need to consider how humans respond to and experiences those situations and interactions, those experiences we design and make.